fun and go, and definitely make sure that I'm streaming this time. And
Fuck it.
That I'm not streaming.
We'll do it live. We'll reload. We'll unload. We'll.
I would cry if I came to the situation again where I realized like half an hour in that I forgot to fucking start the stream again.
You know, Metallica had 2
I still
albums.
haven't forgiven myself for like when you, me, and Austin ended up playing frickin' Perfect Dark Zero, and none of my footage made it in.
Metallica had Load in the 1990s, and they had Reload. Well, Gears of War one-upped them, and they did Reloaded. And that's what we're playing tonight, folks. Mr. Dead War 2012 and RW Tech. Been jumping back in, which you and I had. I don't know. Did we? You and I played through this game at some point a while ago. I mean, not this version of it, but you know.
Yeah, we played the original, I want to say.
Yeah. Which this obviously has like the additional content from the PC port, which was like that additional chapter, which I know some people don't like and some people like. I'm just kind of ambivalent to it because it adds more to the game, but like I'm not going to say it's the most it's not the greatest like content that's added, but it's I feel like it's just fine. You know what I mean? It just pads out the game's length a little bit. That additional act, rather, not chapter. Which, if you remember, that was like the PC version had that. Which was released later. So yeah.
Yeah, that was like wasn't that like one of the first like games for Windows games?
It was. I mean, it was one of them. I don't think it was the first, but it was along the line, and that was a completely failed idea. Which, you know, it was kind of like the first major thing that Microsoft tried to do that with the 360 generation that like was completely backfired over time. Which, you know, obviously is a tradition that is now one of their like most, you know. The tradition of Microsoft making decisions to fuck up their brand is something that they've done a great job with in the past decade, which I kind of want to talk about ad nauseum. But I mean, obviously, I'm not going to make you too sick about it. But I think it is a worthwhile topic, considering A, the game we're playing, and B, the kind of current ongoings. Because I was telling a friend, I'm like, you know, I want to talk about the positives of what I think could happen with Xbox, but obviously also be incredibly realistic about it and the very obvious likelihood that things are going to probably even get worse.
Yeah.
And by the way,
honestly, the writing is on the wall, and too many money people are involved who think they can just throw bullshit at the wall and make the line go up, and not enough people with passion have enough say to keep the fucking boat afloat anymore.
Just to be
By
devil's...
the way, you want to do normal difficulty?
Yes, please. But just to be devil's advocate before we jump into the campaign, let me just say this. I agree with you. There have been instances, though, where a company looks like they're right about to go bust, like Konami. Like Konami 5 years ago, they were in a bad situation, yet in the past 5 years they've managed to like bring themselves back. So it doesn't happen
because Konami finally said, "Oh shit, we're not making games. None of this shit's selling."
Those pachinko machines aren't bringing us to the next fucking level of profitability.
Why not? Only old people play pachinko. Fuck.
You know, I'll tell you, as someone that played the Ultimate Edition, I think this does a good job of like. This definitely, they're trying to strike a balance between like the more like Gears 3 more poppy style with also keeping it gritty. You know what I mean? They didn't go too. They didn't violate the like look of the original, if that makes sense.
Back to the army, soldier.
I mean, you have to admit they keep attempting to like make Marcus more handsome, and it's like you're not gonna make this motherfucker look handsome. There's no way.
That's right, especially when you got Dom.
Yeah, you and your little chin strap beard.
That's right.
Dick tickler.
That's right. Prepare for a dirty Sanchez.
Oh god. No, you'll get it on my soul patch.
Yeah, this motherfucker over there.
Oh, that's Gary. He's been in here longer than.
By the way, can you imagine just throwing this game at like the average like Fortnite like zoomer, and just like, oh no.
Yeah, in the first 5 seconds you see a dead body, and it's like.
We've got two options. We can go
I
back
don't think
the way
we need to
came,
do the
through
tutorial,
guards'
do we?
quarters.
I
This
hope
time,
not.
safe.
If we do,
Or
that
we
means
go through
we
the
have
prison
some big
blocks and get
problems,
right into
right?
the fight. Your choice.
We need to go back and learn how to throw grenades. Yeah, let's skip it
Let's
straight
take
to
the prison
combat.
blocks.
Now, I'm not gonna
I'm ready
say
to kick
that we
some
won't ever
ass.
do that again, because
Hell
we get to
yeah.
like an advanced
Let's do it.
stage and we start to get senile, then we might need to.
6-4, this is Delta 2.
Yeah.
We're en route. Over.
When they release Gears of
Pre-stream
War.
starts with us playing the tutorial.
Welcome to part 6. Fred, why are we on the same part?
6-4, this is Delta 2. Hold your fire. We are inside the prison. Over.
Roger that.
I mean, you could tell, like, not to glaze this game too much, but like,
Man,
you could tell
I
that
didn't
they're
know this
using
shit
a
gets
like
you. I'd be in some
newer
deep
lighting
shit.
engine with
Come on,
what's
let's go.
going on here. Like, it's
Oh yeah, not to mention
like the fire effects
like
are
the
way better.
textures look nice and are obviously not compressed at all.
Yeah.
Hey, you're the
But
one
it
that wanted
is
to
a
go
very
this way.
beautiful game though. That is for damn sure. They definitely put their heart and soul into it.
I am just out of like the
Come on,
morbidness
man.
of it. I am gonna buy this eventually physically on PlayStation, just because it feels so wrong. So
You're right.
I mean, this has been my thing, like this new Indian chick, and it's like, you know, I think you and I automatically started laughing when we heard
Hell's
the
been
woman's
going on in
name.
this prison?
It's gonna be in charge of Xbox.
Ground units are taking heavy fire.
At the same time, yeah, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
At the same time, though, I do want to give the woman the benefit of the doubt, because like the thing she has
I
been.
don't want anybody to do a bad job, but unfortunately, it's like patterns dictate.
Absolutely, but the thing that I'm gonna say is, it sounds like all of her responses, she like asked people what they think, and then had AI respond. And honestly, if she just uses like AI to like lead Xbox, I don't think it could be any worse than than the previous people running it. 'Cause
AI is a good tool for the most part for like rudimentary stuff, but if she's planning on like just whole hogging that shit, using it for everything, I don't know. I don't have that.
Wait, hold on. Not to
Xbox
nitpick. Hold
will
on.
be ran better.
Hold on, but no, it is.
Okay,
I'm gonna
I think we're
nitpick
good.
what you're saying.
Scratch
I'm gonna
that.
do what you do, Fred. You just said AI is good for rudimentary stuff. Well, the problem is the previous people running Xbox couldn't even do rudimentary stuff.
Honestly, no, actually, that's a fair point. No, that's a fair point.
Like, one of the things she said was, hey, should we bring Black the Blade interface? And it's like, well, you know, I'm sure they could have probably designed something that's even better than that, but honestly, you know what? Just put a bunch of Pajeets in a room and have them just re-engineer the Blade interface. Why not?
Well, it's like everybody bitches like about like new interfaces because they always just get used to the like new one that they make, which is complete and utter bullshit. Like none of the new interfaces after the first Xbox interface were like, well, that's not fair because Square's one on 360 was okay, and the first one on Xbox One was all right, but then they changed it. I had to get used to all the others.
I think that the Xbox One interface was hot garbage. The last good Xbox interface was
I mean,
the
maybe the second iteration of the third iteration of the Xbox.
the Blade's interface was so quick to navigate. It was like the PS3's cross media bar, which like Sony created like the greatest like interface ever, and then they made it worse on the PS4 and made it even worse on the PS5. Where it's like people bitch about like Nintendo with the Switch being overly simplistic, but you know what I like about the Switch, Fred? It literally is fucking foolproof, and it doesn't need to be fucked with. So I hope they don't change it, because you know what? It is what it is. Don't change it.
Yeah. Don't fix what isn't broken.
Yeah, add
Don't
some.
touch it.
Do it. Like here's the feedback for Nintendo though. They should have like these companies. I don't know why they got rid of themes. Like if they used to make money selling themes, and then they just got rid of it for no reason. Like people paid for themes,
They probably didn't want to pay for the licensing.
but like they probably could have. Like look at all the fucking money that these retards waste on.
No, they definitely could pay for the for the licensing. It's they choose not to because
Once again-
sign in in their pocket.
No, but once
Another one
again-
up from yours.
I know, but once again, you said, I'm going to quote you because I like that quote. AI is good for rudimentary stuff. I guarantee you, if we had a conversation with AI, it'd agree with us. The people running Xbox up until last week wouldn't agree with us because they were more retarded than a cheap fucking AI algorithm.
Yeah.
3 square.
When are we getting Carmine? I forgot when he shows up in this game.
Oh, shit.
It's not.
Helicopter.
Ow!
Are you the Marcus Phoenix?
I thought he showed up a little bit later, but then again, I'm probably thinking about like if we had done the tutorial section, it would have been a little bit longer, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
God damn.
Carmine just kind of shows up and then goes away in this game for reasons. Who fucking cares? Like, everybody's played this goddamn game. They kill him off so fucking quick.
Like you doesn't.
Remember when they like made it a vote for one of the other Gears? Was it Gears 2 or 3? One of the other Gears of
It
War
was,
games?
it was 3.
Yeah.
3 was, there was kill Carmine, like, votes. Like, kill Carmine or Carmine lives, and everybody chose Carmine lives. Because, like, everybody got really sad after Ben Carmine died in the second game. Like, they were like, oh yeah, Carmine almost made it to the,
Locust!
Locust!
Another Carmine. That was Jacob Carmine. Daniel Carmine, no!
We now have the light mass bomb. I'll take out all these bastards with one shot. But it can't work if we don't have the targeting data. That's why we need the
The bullet just
resonator.
bounces off the back of his freaking neck plate and it doesn't even flinch.
Because we're built with Unreal Engine 3, Fred.
We're full of testosterone and cum. What was that? That nothing.
Last transmission.
Don't talk that way about us, Marcus. We're not Spartans.
I know you just got out of prison, boy.
What? Are you kidding? You are the support, son.
You are the support.
Nemesis are keeping our birds out of the area. You'll have to move in on foot.
We're screwed.
Oh man. I remember my first foray into Gears of War was actually Gears 2. I had gotten that game right around launch.
Now would be to leave.
You get
And then I ended up getting Gears 1 afterwards, and then, you know, I was so hyped for Gears 3, and boy, did Gears 3 deliver. It's so weird they stopped after that Gears 3 and never made any more. What a weird...
Yeah, it's funny. They really had a. They really could have done something with the next generation. Not sure why they never did.
Well, I had 2 nightmares. You want me to tell you about them? I'll make them quick. I had a moderate bad nightmare that they made like a Gears 4 that was like a 6 out of 10 game, like not bad but like not great. And then I had a really bad nightmare that they made a Gears 5 game that like made Marcus' son into like a douchebag for no reason, even though he was kind of justified in like his decisions, but they still wanted to kill him off, which was like really fucked up. That was like I woke up sweating after that
like,
nightmare.
they made you decide between Marcus's son and Dell, which is your plucky, like, sarcastic black sidekick.
Who is a cool character.
Like he's a nice guy, but it's like Marcus lost Dom, Marcus lost Anya. You really gonna make Marcus have to go through life without his son too?
Fred, when you mention Marcus lost Dom, you have to repeat it at least twice, okay? Let's just.
Yeah, fucking like that shit. Like, could they have just not gotten the actress back? Like, seriously? Maybe she saw the writing on the wall and she was like, "Fuck this game. I'm not being a part of this." There's some cog tags on the ground right here. I can't pick them up because I already picked them up.
I never played what was it? Judgment.
Judgment was okay. I enjoyed the little concept where it's like you got to hear Baird's testimony and that changed the gameplay a little bit.
Hey, you know what's weird? They I don't know if you remember, it's probably like a year and a half ago at least, they had announced like they were gonna do like a prequel game, and they at least got like the stylistic look a lot better than 4 and 5, and we haven't heard anything about that is like, see, I'll say this is the big question at the moment, like what projects under this new CEO, which by the way, like I really do hope that she does well. Obviously I think neither of us are like overly optimistic, but like I do wonder like what what's going to be like put on the chopping block, what's going to be like, you know, put like, you know, in longer development, because, you know, games are kind of entering even longer development windows. So I will say, like, Sony has also made like some like fucked up decisions. Like they fucking shut down Bluepoint that did like the Demon Souls remake, which up until when they got shut down, I did, well, then here's what they did. They forced them to like start working on a Gears of War live service game, and it turns out it was a steaming pile of shit. And then they shut them down. It's like, you shut down a studio that didn't want to do that. Like that was a studio that was good at doing remakes and stuff. You have a ton of IPs that you could have them do like a Sly Cooper like remake. Or...
Yeah, but that's the same shit that fucking EA's guilty of all the time. They take good studios, they make them do a bad game, and they use that as an excuse to kill the studio. These money people, it's just like, there's something fucking wrong with them. They hate the artistic process.
And I think the point that I hammered a little bit earlier that I think you'll agree with is they're dumber than AI.
they are dumber than a fucking bag of bricks. And again, it's just like, how do we know this like fucking this lady isn't just gonna use AI to take every piece of funding away from all their like proprietary studios and just I don't know, release freaking Flash games again. I don't know.
Well,
what is the future?
Control, this is Delta.
It's gonna be. It's either gonna be fun to play or fun to watch. In the sense that if the games aren't fun to play, it's gonna be fun to watch just how like horrifically bad it is. So at least it's an improvement no matter what. Because like the previous crop of people running Microsoft, they were just they were boringly retarded. You know, they weren't even like if you're gonna be retarded, be like entertainingly retarded. Start smearing shit on the fucking walls, and, you know. Or eating shit. I didn't mean that as a racial joke, by the way. I condemn all kinds of racism. Alright?
The shitty Indian cuisine is delicious.
You know what? Low key it is. I think that
as long as they're not using actual shit.
Let's do this.
Like, I think that I better stop. I'm about to get canceled. I better fucking Jesus Christ, Fred. You start a stream, you bring me on, and 10 minutes in, I'm about to cancel myself beyond repair. We gotta wait for our fucking kick era. We're like, when we've like gotten thrown off YouTube and we have to go on there.
We go underground.
Or Rumble. Speaking of rumbling. Oh man.
Is Rumble even doing well as a website?
You know, I gotta be honest. All of these. What the hell, Marcus?
I forgot that you can't get revived. Oh wait, you can get revived.
You're not supposed to die.
Only your soul's supposed to die after the sequels come out.
Don't worry, my sperm cell already swam to Anya when we locked eyes. It was romantic.
Oh, like
I don't have to survive to the end of this series.
Oh, no. The humans in Gears reproduce like Asari.
It's not Rohan. I just took 2 last week.
Not want to get mind fucked by Marcus Phoenix. That sounds like a very gory and painful thing.
It gets really meta, and he just starts going into his like Bender voice.
Could be Alpha.
Futurama.
Dog tags are gone. Is that the resonator?
Nah.
Take a piece of shit.
Now what?
Let's get that resonator.
You know, Fred, speaking of, like, the thing I was, like, I actually responded to the new CEO, and I'm like, here's some ideas. Like, leverage some of your talented studios. Like, you guys have id. id knows how to make a game. Like, why not have id make, like, a Halo spinoff? But here's an even better idea. Why have we never gotten, like, the what if Gears of War Doom crossover? I mean, what a match made in heaven if you had, like, a Doom fucking Gears of War crossover type.
that would be pretty fun.
Like, at least do something. Like, what the fuck?
And like all of these games are such curated experiences, I guess, is the sort of fucking corpo jargon. bullshit. But it's like,
Third-person
all of
narrative.
these games like that are being made now can only really be played one way. Like there are some open world games that are coming out that are now like a bit more expansive, and there's stuff like Expedition 33 where it is like basically a front to back story game, but like so many games are like trying to be these walking simulators or trying to just be point A to point B, like just toy boxes that you mess with. Like there's not a lot of games that give you like set pieces like Gears of War nowadays.
Yeah, well, like, in all fairness, in some ways they overdid the set pieces, but the problem is, like, people don't realize, like, you can, like, still, like, have set pieces in a game even if, like, it became too much of a... Like, that's my whole, like, thing with QuickTime events. Yeah, it started to become, like, overused, but it's like, then they completely got rid of them. It's like, well, you could have done something...
No game has QuickTime events, and it's like, they're not evil.
Yeah, like, you could have done something in the middle of, like overloading a game with them or not having any. It's like that and by the way, that was even like a problem like with BioWare, I'll say, was like thinking about like the Mass Effect trilogy, like everything that like people critiqued, even jokingly, they decided to take out. Like, remember like the Mako, people like made fun about like the controls, and they're like, instead of fixing it, you know what, fuck you, we're just gonna take it out.
Yeah. And then we'll give you a Firewalker, a little hovercraft.
Yeah.
We'll take that away from you too.
And you know how people made fun of the, like, weapons in Mass Effect 1? Well, we're gonna basically give them thermal clips. Oh, we lied. Mass Effect 3, it's actually ammunition.
Well, you just broke the lore of your, like, weapons, but okay. I'm glad the shooter aspect's better, but...
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. What I... Whack a grab.
Some ammo.
Oh, wow.
Follow me!
Nice.
I think that's like an OG Xbox
What the hell, man?
achievement,
Those
too.
holes can pop up anywhere.
You'd think we would have figured out some kind of god.
Which, like I was saying, like, the
Yeah.
CEO, like, I put a
Man's
pretty
tried
long
everything,
tweet
but
out
nothing
there.
works. If the locusts want to come up, they come up.
Like, bring back
Like
the
you said,
edge.
nobody wants to see someone fail.
Shit.
No, but, like,
I still do.
you know, like, I was saying, like, I think my advice, I hope, like, I know probably it's unlikely, but I really do hope, like, someone at Xbox sees it, because, like, I'm not trying to, like, toot my own horn, but, like, my advice was, like, a lot of things. Like, hey, I seen you said you wanted to bring back the Blade interface. Like, stuff, shit like that is what people want. People want, like, the golden era of Xbox. And by the way, even if that means, like doing away with some of this, like, multi-platform shit. Like, I
Looks
don't...
like we need to split up.
I don't mind exclusives on a console if, like, the exclusives are good.
Phoenix.
It's
you
just
and
like
Carmine
I
will
do
go
like the
left. Dom and I will go
multi-platform
right.
shit, but like
Yes, sir.
if you have to like keep something exclusive to make a profit and it's a good game, I'd rather have something like that and make it more affordable than some like circle jerk of 300 people working on one game. Bring the teams down. Like, why not? Why do we need like 300-400 people working on one fucking game when we can have like teams of like 60 people that made better games
Yeah.
20 years ago? You know what I mean?
Well, that's why the price has gotten so bloated too. They're using so many resources for something that didn't really take that much back in the day.
Well, and it's diminishing
Like, You can
returns.
say all you want about like the technology getting like more advanced and the fidelity getting higher, but like you do not need an entire battalion of people just to work on one fucking product.
Well, and also like
It's what we call fiscally irresponsible.
you know, the technology that like think of the technological leaps we experienced during our childhood, going from like the PS1 to PS2
Oh, yeah,
and then
leaps
to like
and bounds.
yeah, we're like, I mean, I'm not saying that there hasn't been some improvements, but it's not the huge leaps that we had, and in some ways like some of the shit regressed. Like I think you were saying earlier, like how like some of the games like refuse to have set pieces, you know, like.
Yeah.
Or they'll do like the fucking shit that they've been doing in the Call of Duty games, where like instead of having cool set pieces, they make some retarded fucking Fortnite shit, like the fucking
It's just fucking something off the wall and insane.
yeah, and it's like
But, like, I think though, like, can you believe that they're selling a fucking cosmetic for a gun that has a whole ass like fucking roller coaster on the fucking gun? And
Well-
like, I see that and I'm like, that is probably hundreds of dollars wasted on something only 2 people are gonna buy, and it's gonna be some dad who buys it for their fucking son.
You know, but I had a take that I don't think people understood, so I'll expand it in more detail. And if you have like a question, my thing was I think that was horrible to have in a Call of Duty game. But it's like clearly the person that made that has talent, but it's like why not put those people on like some kind of wacky ass fucking first-person shooter game instead of a Call of Duty game? It doesn't belong in a Call of Duty game. But if you made like a Serious Sam type game where they have like wacky ass weapons, then that would make sense.
Or even fucking Borderlands.
Yeah.
Borderlands' whole thing is like, oh, all the guns are unique, even though you get a lot of reskins after a while.
It's unique in the sense that they move 1 pixel to the left. I mean, there is a lot of
gun in the game. The TK wave in Borderlands 1 is completely obsolete after
Good
you
job,
get it.
man. Now let's go find that resonator. Move out.
But I'll tell you what. I mean, like, not to keep like too much on the current events bullshit, but like the thing that shocked me today was the fact that that game, you know, like I think this makes sense, even though it kind of goes counter what we were saying. Like, I think you and I would both agree that like there is a problem with like the game budgets being overinflated on like the AAA market. But I'd say that
the amount that are being spent on these games cannot be the real amount that should be paid.
It's not sustainable either, which I think that's part of the reason. Like, I think once again, we're skeptical of this new chick, but I think maybe some of the logic as to why they put her in place is maybe she's good at like cutting like fat. You know, whether or not she will be able to actually do that with Xbox, we'll see. But it's like, if you have like 30 or 40 people that really like each other and can work together as a team, you don't have to do this contract bullshit that a lot of studios have done and made like, you know, inflated their budget and like made people miserable. Because like can you imagine like having a job that you can only work for 18 months and it's like you're crunched and you're treated like shit and then you're laid off? It's like, of course you're not gonna.
Yeah, you basically have to run around trying to find another fucking tech job while you wait for the other one to maybe call you back for another project.
Which is something that Japanese studios.
It's like people are a fucking commodity nowadays to these fucking assholes.
Except, I'll say this, except Japanese studios don't do that, which is part of the reason why their games have tended to be, like, less, like, fucked up in the past few years. You know, they've had a higher quality of, like, releases overall.
Get in there and
But here's where, like, I don't think what I'm about to say is counter to what we've been saying, though. Like, there's one studio that's had the opposite problem where they haven't put enough money into their games, and that's been the Pokemon Company. That's been the one studio.
Game Freak has been real bad about letting things pass them by and then getting really salty when people fuck them and provide a product that they haven't provided in years.
But I will say, you know, obviously we have to see what it looks like when it actually releases. But I was actually like impressed with the visuals on their new Pokemon game. I was like, are they actually trying? Is there? Because like it looks like an actual like modern, not modern in like the woke sense, but like it looks like a current generation game, like, which has not been something Pokemon's been able to do since like the fucking Nintendo DS. Which I actually liked the one that came out last fall, ZA, which is like the first Pokemon game I've beat since like the 3DS one. The like, remember the Hawaiian one, Sun and Moon? That was the last one I beat. So I bought a couple of the Pokemon games after that, but I never beat them because they were shitty. You know?
Yeah.
But like the most recent one that's like set in that city, like, you know, the knockoff of France. Yeah, the graphics weren't great on it, I'll be honest, but like the story and like characters were way better than like the previous few Pokemon games.
Nice.
But I do hope that this next one like actually meets what they showed in that trailer. I mean, that is like.
Oh yeah, because if they release something that isn't like something that's a cut above, pretty much everybody's just gonna say, yeah, Game Freak's washed up.
But I mean, I don't know if you watched the trailer. It actually looks legitimately like decent. Like it looks like.
Look fun. It legit just looks like either Breath of the Wild or Wind Waker with Pokemon.
Which is, by the way, which is kind of like to be honest, kind of like what Power World was attempting to some degree, you know.
Yeah, essentially.
But like,
I'm gonna crack up and like all of a sudden they're like, yeah, we have a crafting system. And I'm like, why? Oh, Power World.
You know what they say though? Great artist copy, or good artist copy, great artist steal.
Damn it!
Oh man. I enjoyed Power World. What I played of it. It was a fun little.
It was a nice little toy box. It was Ark Survival Evolved Pokemon.
And without a fucking retarded fan base, which is pretty cool. Jesus Christ.
People were still pretty retarded about the game though.
I know.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, that's
Yeah, open the door.
Do we get the Hammer of Dawn like in the next chapter?
I think we just found Alpha.
Move.
Hammer.
Somebody's having a good time out there.
Where are you, Coltrane?
Holy shit! It's one guy.
Hold still.
Hey, modern game dev. This is a cool black character, not some slack-jawed fucking faggot like you put in some of your like more recent games.
What, you don't like the effeminate black dudes?
Look, I mean, everybody's.
You want an oiled-up Augustus Cole looking at you in a dark room?
That's right. No, but like, look, I'm not the kind of person that rains in someone's parade. If they like, if somebody fucking enjoys, what was that game, Dustborn or whatever the fuck it was, the fucking
Yeah.
It's like whatever. I don't give a shit if somebody if somebody wants to play like a sloppy modern woke game, let them. I'm not a censorious person, but it's like clearly that's not the main target demographic for video games, and it shouldn't be what you're pushing in the games. Just like what they did with Assassin's Creed Shadows. You know what I mean? Like,
retrieve the sonic device.
hey, we're gonna make a game in Japan, but we're gonna spite you.
Hell yeah, we've been waiting for the chopper, but the radios don't work for shit.
Oh man, Assassin's Creed Shadows should have been like Ubisoft's like swan song to go out on a high. Just like, we know we fucked our financials, we know our company's going under, but here's one last good game. But they couldn't even give us that.
Well, it probably would have saved the company though too, ironically, if it was a good game. Like, if you know what I mean? Like, if it was.
Yeah, but unfortunately they couldn't help themselves.
Did you know, speaking of Ubisoft, did you know who, you're gonna laugh your ass off when I tell you this. So I bought the Rayman 30th anniversary thing because I love Rayman. It's a great. Have you ever played the original Rayman? It's hard as fuck, but it's a great platform.
Oh yeah.
It is the like Cuphead of that era, and like a lot of people like fail to appreciate how advanced those like animations were for like a 32-bit game. You know what I mean? Like, they were doing voodoo magic to make that game look so fluid. But so that's a Ubisoft game, right? Like, it's literally their OG like hit is Rayman. Do you know who published it? You're gonna laugh when I tell you.
What the hell was that?
Atari.
Yeah, that's hilarious. It doesn't surprise me though.
It's the fucking corpse of Atari published. Oh man.
Hold here, Jack.
Like, you thought Atari was like a dead company.
Now, man.
They're publishing Ubisoft games. That's how bad Ubisoft is. A company.
They played the long game. All they had to do was wait.
Dude, no, I'll give Atari some credit. Like, they've re-released a lot of like their classic games on like these like those handheld things, and they're pretty good. Like, like, or whoever is like owns the husk of Atari, because it's not like, you know what I mean. It's not like Ralph Baer's still there, like fucking making decisions. They're all long gone or dead.
Nice.
That's what's gonna have to happen with Ubisoft. They're gonna go insolvent. And it's gonna be like the husk of like it's gonna become like the husk of what it once was, but they'll at least like re-release their classic games without fucking them up. Because clearly they can't.
Yeah, one last time.
They can't.
Maybe we even get ET the video game.
Dude, this ET is a terrible game, but the story around it is so interesting if you actually like. Because like the dude was literally only given like 6 weeks to make that game, and like you kind of understand that like if you were given 6 weeks to make a game, it's not going to be good.
Oh yeah, like the dude legit stood no chance.
Damn, what is?
And that guy was a talented programmer.
Seriously.
Like the guy that they put in
Something
charge
smells
was like a
wrong
capable
in here.
programmer, but it's like they gave him an unrealistic deadline.
Back in the fight, soldiers.
It's the same story we hear all the
You
time
two,
with game
get over
development.
here and
Somebody
take
who
these
has no
weapons.
idea how the fucking process
Don't
works
use them
tells some
until I give
dude to
the
do
order.
something that is impossible. It fucking fails, and then they blame the dude who
take
couldn't get the impossible task done.
Yeah, I know this is a horrible analogy, but it's like that one like Nazi official in like Schindler's List who'd beat up people if they didn't like do enough, but like no person could humanly do what he was expecting anybody to do. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
what do you mean you could not do this? What do you mean you can't have your team switch over 100 times and now we have Vegeta and they can't make a game? What do you mean?
That is just not right.
Fire your weapons, soldier. Hold your trigger down. Gives the satellites time to triangle.
That's
You know that new CEO of Microsoft though, like she admitted that she's not a gamer, which you know what, I appreciate the honesty, but she's like, well, I am trying to play some of the games to understand, and I think she's been playing Gears of War, you know, but I just have this conspiracy. What if she's like an Indian government like official? She sees that idea, the Hammer of Dawn, and she's like, Prime Minister Modi, should we do a Hammer of?
We can create that.
Yeah, they use it against like the Pakistanis or some shit.
Yeah, whoa! Bring it on, baby!
What do you mean? Oh well, we have a Hammer of Dawn, you Pakistani fucks. No,
We should use the hammer of dawn all the time.
It only works outside, and even then,
dude.
only when the satellite.
We're gonna get canceled by YouTube if I tell you this fact. But
What?
the Prime Minister of India is like visiting with Netanyahu, who's the leader of Israel, right?
Of course.
Dude, that is a match made in heaven, isn't it?
Fucking match made in hell, more like.
Hey, why don't they just work together and leave us out of it? You know?
Be terrible and awful together, yeah.
Yeah. It's like if you set up like Amber Heard and like Chris Brown or something. You know what I mean? Like two pieces of shit. Fucking yeah.
Sitting on the bed.
Who's beating the bitch and who's shitting on the bed?
Both shitting on each other and the bed.
Phoenix, you still got that.
Well, then that just brings it full circle back to the India joke.
You bugger.
Is this shit that they're eating? Is this kosher shit, Mr. Moldy? Yes, it is. Oh god, if I tell you the other detail, you're gonna laugh your ass off, but like our stream's gonna get demonetized, like beyond belief. You want to hear?
At this point.
Oh well. So like, and look, I'm not one of these people that like typically makes fun of the Holocaust. I'm not that like insensitive, but so I'm just telling you what happened. I'm not laughing at like the tragedy of the Holocaust. I'm laughing at the poor decision. So they, you know, Modi, by the way, I don't even think he's that bad of a guy, the guy that's running India, but you know, he's Hindu, and Hindus believe in kind of like a paganism, right? They worship many gods and all that, yada yada yada. So the Prime Minister of Israel brings it to like a Holocaust fucking like remembrance thing, and they have like a bouquet of flowers and like a flame to kind of like an eternal flame to commemorate like the dead. You know what I mean? So fucking Modi, like the Prime Minister of India, just starts praying in front of a bouquet of flowers. He just like starts like, and all of the people around him are like, you know, primarily Jewish, and they're like, what are you doing? Why are you praying to like this bouquet of flowers, like it's some kind of holy relic? If you've seen it, you'd be like, you would be laughing your ass off because it's just like the body language of everybody else there. You know what I mean? It's like
everybody's just confused while this man is looking at these flowers. Like,
well, it's like if you brought like a Muslim into like a Catholic church and they started drinking the holy water. You know what I mean? It'd be like, you know what I mean? It'd just be like, it'd be like, what are you doing?
Please don't do that. Please stop.
Well, they'd probably just go right to the toilet water.
Negative 2-4. Negative.
Like,
stand by. Move out, Private.
Like a scene in Borat. King of the castle, king of the castle. I've got a chair. I've got a chair. You know, that is my hope for like the Gears of War E-Day. Like we want them to like bring back the gore and violence that like, you know, the Gears of War series is known for. Because like,
yeah,
4 and especially 5, they really kind of like neutered a lot of the effects and like.
Well, everything looks like fucking paintball because everything looks like pastel.
Yeah. I think they were doing that to sort of kind of like edge Gears of War into being like a T for teen series, like they were just trying to do with Halo, which just doesn't work.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work.
The underground network.
It literally doesn't.
Find
like,
the Locust Heart.
Plus, like bringing an M-rated game down to like a T-rated game takes away so much freedom of what you can do. The characters now can't swear. Like obviously no blood, guts, or violence. No harsh or suggestive themes. Like you basically can play with nothing. Like everything's off the table.
Well, and by the way, like most parents are smart enough to like figure out like and make distinctions even amongst like an M rating, because like Halo's M-rated, but it's not like super, like even the most graphic Halo games aren't super M-rated. Like the most graphic part is the like swearing and occasional like violence, but it's like, you know, obviously Gears of War is a little bit more graphic, but it's not as graphic as like a game like fucking like Manhunt. You know what I mean? It's like, but most parents are smart enough to like make a distinction. Like, yeah, you know, little Tommy's 10, maybe Gears of War might be a little bit too much for him, but like Halo, yeah, it's M-rated, but they just cuss a little bit. You know what I mean? Like if that's the parents' like standard for what they get them in a video game.
That's 3 for 3.
Yeah.
Because like
I remember for Christmas, like my mom ended up getting me the box set for like GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas.
Yeah. Well, and
all Cedars are neutralized.
Ready for.
Moving to Alpha.
Yeah, you turned out fine, Fred. You know,
relatively.
A little bit rough around the edges, but
really rough around the edges.
Where the hell are you?
You got a good heart, kid. You got a good heart.
Shit, man, where you been?
Delta's
talking to you like fucking Polly in this fucking fucking Rocky movie.
You know what, kid? You ain't bad.
Tell me where to go.
We'll take them out.
We're not going anywhere, sir.
Delta out.
Kim's a girl's name. Are you a girl?
See, let me just say this. This game has like that like motif that modern games suffer from with like radio chat, but at least it's like interesting. The problem with like modern like gaming is they would give you like a fucking tutorial and like make this door glowing yellow. You know what I mean?
Well, it's like modern movies too. Like they feel like they have to fucking explain everything to you.
Well, the reason why they do that is because a lot of, and I'm not like defending the decision that they make, but like Matt Damon and Ben Affleck were on Joe Rogan, they were talking about this, and they're like, yeah, Netflix kept like recommending to us to repeat like main story beats. And they're like, well, why do we need to do that? If they're watching the movie, it should already all make sense. And it's like, well, a lot of people will go on their phones instead of watching a movie, and they're like, well, fuck that. Like that's their problem. And I agree with what they were saying. Like, but there is a lot of
rewind the fucking movie.
Fred, there's TV shows I've watched.
There's a rewind button. We have this solved.
No, I agree. But like I've sat and watched TV shows with people before where like they will go on their phone and not pay attention and then ask me what the fuck's happening, and I'm like, it's literally on the screen. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, like if I'm on my phone while a TV show is going on, it means I don't give a fuck about the show.
Which sometimes, you know, like I do put on like shows just for like background noise, but it's like usually like,
Yeah,
but there are,
like you do that with a podcast or like just to have something to fill the dead air.
yeah, well, I'll do that with like old like animes, like I love the cartoon Funimation dub of Shin-Chan, and I'll be like fucking around like doing something else, and I'll just have that on in the background and be laughing my ass off. But like, you know, I'm not like following every story beat, but like there's people like, and I do see this, like there are people that you'll like even in like fucking movie theaters, like you'll go to a fucking movie and there'll be some fucking retard like texting on their phone, and I don't mean like they're just texting
What's
somebody.
the first rule about going to the movies? Don't fucking touch a phone.
Flank right.
And it's like you're paying like $20 for a ticket now, and you're still like fucking like, you know what I mean? It's not like a cheap fucking thing. It's an investment to go to a movie, and it's like these people, like, what joy are they getting out of fucking like movies? They're just gonna text and not watch.
Wrenches!
But I think that's also kind of a Zoomer problem too. But you know what? I don't know. I'm not
Well,
gonna.
it's like we live in a generation that literally has a huge ADHD problem.
You know what though? I'm not gonna blame it all on the Zoomers, because I've seen Boomers that are just as guilty of the same shit.
Oh no, like their attention span is fucking warped.
And you know what's even worse about the Boomers than the Zoomers is the Zoomers might not be tech literate, but they at least know how to lower the brightness on their fucking phone and usually have like the dark mode on. The fucking baby Boomers, they have the fucking phone like brighter than a fucking like red star, and the fucking text is like 80-point font, and they're like sexting their fucking like, you know, the old lady sexting her fucking third boyfriend or whatever. Shit, that is gonna be one problem when I move to Florida. I'm gonna go to theaters with like baby boomers, and they're gonna be fucking like, you know, I'm gonna have to look at them sexing each other. Because, you know, the old people.
You're gonna have to bite your tongue.
No, the old people in Florida, fuck, dude. Like, there's that subdivision, the Villages, and it's like all old people, and it has one of the highest STD rates in the country. Because it's a bunch of old, horny boomers that, yeah. That's why they walk so slow, dude. The guys, they all got.
I didn't need to know, but thank you. Now I do.
Oh well, you know, now if you ever go down to Florida, you'll be like, oh yeah, that's why those old people are walking
Yeah,
so
yeah. If
slow.
I see an old man doing a crab walk, I'll assume that he didn't shit his pants. In fact, he probably has the clap.
He's got, you know.
How's that better?
You don't even need
Cam, tell me where to go. Where do we go?
No, you don't even need to pay for the, you're going the wrong way. You don't even need to pay to go to the Universal Mario World. You just have some old lady pull down her drawers, and she's got like the Coldstone Kingdom right down there. Oh man, I'm disgusting, but that's all right.
We're both disgusting.
Hey, you know what was a great platformer that Interplay made? It was called Booger Man. And it was like this guy, and he had boogers, and it was back on the Sega Genesis, and I just thought of it. I don't know why, but they should bring that back. They should bring it back and make like a Bubsy 3D of it.
Damn it.
Sergeant Johnson here today. Hallowed be thy name. Oh, no, it's the hat.
Sergeant
It's like
Johnson.
Sergeant Johnson.
Sergeant Johnson, what happened to you?
He had the all horse meat diet.
It kind of looks like Sergeant Johnson, like mixed with Lord Hood from Halo. Kind of like a weird love child of the two. Can you imagine like that does happen, some kind of weird splice technology, but it's like instead of like the racial like thing being messed up, it's just like half of how he speaks is like Lord Hood and the other half is like Sergeant Johnson, so he's like, "Gee,
Yeah,
yo motherfucker, gee."
Most of the time he's wrong. Perlman will just like Crowley, just like, Chief, you shouldn't do that sort of shit. Because that shit pisses me off, man. Do you think, not that it's Bungie's problem anymore, but do you think Bungie ever regrets killing off Sergeant Johnson?
Beautiful place.
I think Bungie regrets doing a lot of things, including being bought out by Sony.
You know all about your trial.
This trial was a sham, sir.
Get up there!
You know, at the moment, Sergeant Johnson's death felt so weighty, but considering, like, the fact that, like, you know, even if Bungie had the Halo property, they probably would have, like, obviously, I think they would have made another trilogy, you know what I mean? Like, they would have made a Halo 4, 5, and 6, you know?
Yeah.
You know what they could have done that would have been kind of, like, stupid? They should have just had, like, Sergeant Johnson's brother show up or some shit, you know?
Hi, I'm Sergeant Johnson's brother, Sergeant Johnson.
I'm Major Johnson, bitch!
Isn't that a fucking plot point in Beer Fest? You ever see that fucking movie? One of the characters dies off in a beer tank, and then his fucking brother comes and he's like, yeah, I'm essentially the same guy, so you can just treat me like him.
That wasn't the one that Matt Damon showed up in, was it?
Oh god, I actually don't remember.
No, that was like Euro Trip or something, like one of those other raunchy, like, 2000s comedies.
Yeah.
Those were fun. Even the American Pie movies were fun. Even though by the end of...
Yeah, the American Pie was just... It was just... It's nice. It was kind of quaint. I just...
The spin-offs kind of got retarded.
The spin-offs got fucking weird.
Yeah, they basically became like weird.
It was brother like 4 different times, played by 4 different actors.
They became just, by the end they became like weird, like almost softcore porn at the end. Like they
basically.
Yeah.
And every single time they had to crack a joke about band chicks being whores.
Now.
Which is probably not untrue.
Out of here.
And I pick my guts out on those things every time.
Guess you're next to
man.
Pretty sure there was one like American Pie spin-off movie where a lady shoves a trumpet up somebody's butt, and then later in the movie you see like you see the retard character with that same trumpet. He's playing the trumpet, and he pulls it away from his mouth, and he kind of gives it a look, and goes back to playing it. Wow, they made Baird sexy. Marcus's PTSD is acting up again. Maybe don't stand in the open fucking field, guys.
Locust!
Locust!
I find it funny how you mentioned like 30 FPS earlier. And like because I have an old capture card, it records at 30 FPS, so this probably looks just like the definitive edition.
The cutscenes are 30 FPS though.
They're flanking.
These
I
cuts.
understand why games do that.
Well, there is. I can get it. This with this remake or remaster. There's literally like an engine reason why, because it's still using Unreal Engine 3. So they would have had to like re-script all of the cutscenes. So that's why they kept it at 30. It's a weird. It was like a weird like thing with like the original source code. But I don't know why games did that particularly. I never understood why games.
I genuinely love how they changed this cutscene.
Yeah.
I understand
they make General Rom legitimately fucking scary.
Our strategy remains the same. Cut off the head of the snake.
Like, this is what we need out of that prequel game, though. We need this level of, like, savagery. You know what I mean?
We need this level of like fucking, like the locusts are just this fucking vicious, violence-fueled fucking, you know, damnation. Not the shit they were trying to pull in Gears 5.
Well, the Gears 5 had all those weird crossover DLC with Terminator Dark Fate. They had a meal from Halo in it for some damn reason.
Well, and like this main story itself was fucking stupid. With like that one chick, like being able to control the locust. It was so fucking stupid.
Lieutenant Kim is dead. So we've fallen back and
it was, you know, let's do like the girl power thing and make the fucking female character into like some
kitty. Holy fuck.
What happened?
Dead mouse.
Oh.
Copy that. Well,
good job.
Can't stay
wow, he's super fucking dead.
Yeah, that's right, asshole.
Like
Question
really
is,
dead.
who are you?
You can drop him.
You know what?
Put him down.
Dude, your cat was inspired by Gears of War. It was like shit.
She can hear us.
This fucker's killing locusts. I'm gonna go kill a fucking mouse.
What? What are you fuckers not to come back? It's you now. Alright. Another deal.
Get out of here. We gotta get out of here.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Control, this is Delta. We have a berserker in the vicinity. Please advise.
Hold your fire, Delta. Standard weapons won't work. Do you still have the Hammer of Dawn?
Affirmative, Control.
You've only got minutes of satellite coverage. Get her outside and use the hammer. That's the only thing that'll work.
Wilco, Delta out.
Oh shit.
Guys, sit tight.
Need the fuck out of my microphone.
And that's what we're gonna do.
My bad, everybody.
Dom, let's go.
So yeah, my cat just caught and murdered the shit out of a mouse. Anybody there?
Nice. Nice.
No, I was saying to the viewers, I said your cat was like inspired by you playing this game, seeing you fuck up the locust, and it's like, you know what, motherfucker, I'm gonna one up you. I'm gonna fucking. Hey, did it bring the cat? Did it bring the mouse to you, the cat?
Yeah, she was basically sitting on the steps going, meow, meow. I'm not sure if you fucking heard it, but.
I hope you gave the little kitty a fucking.
Happy.
I hope you gave the kitty a fucking treat for that.
So,
oh yeah.
What's the plan?
That's good.
Oh yeah, no good deed goes unpunished.
Did I ever tell you the one time?
I'm sure I missed Kevin Carmine getting smashed to bits by the berserker.
Did I ever tell you the one time that I had to kill a mouse and my dog actually actively helped me kill the mouse?
I think you did, but if you want to regale it.
Yeah, well, it's pretty gnarly. You know what I mean? And by the way, it's not like I enjoy doing this.
I just had to see my cat nearly decapitate a mouse in front of me. I think I can handle it.
So I'm just putting those caveats out there, lest anybody think I'm like a sociopath. But what happened was
trigger warning.
Yeah,
trigger warning. Ah!
But no, fuck trigger warnings. You know, isn't it ironic that the people, this is a terrible joke, the people who need trigger warnings are the most likely to put a trigger to their head. Oh, God! Oh, God, that was bad. We are in deep shit, Fred.
Oh, well. So about that story about your dog murdering the fuck out of a mouse.
We're gonna be on a fucking list by the end of this fucking stream.
We're already on a list. Oh fuck.
Yeah, so like I was in my basement area where my fucking like home theater fucking setup is, and there's a fucking mouse scurrying around. So my fucking dog like pounces it, and then it ends up underneath his pillow. And he's like, he's clawing at it, and the poor fucking mouse is clearly already gone, you know what I mean? So then I took the vacuum and I just put it on, like I took the vacuum
like leg. It's like one of those modular vacuums. I basically just like kept hitting it till I knew it was dead because I didn't want it to like, you know what I mean? It was already like mortally wounded, and I don't want to like. I try to put it out of its misery. I'm not a bad person. I'm not.
It wasn't your fault.
I'm not James
We gotta
Sutherland.
get it to hit the door.
I'm not
Why
James.
is it only chasing you?
I'm not James Sutherland. Oh God.
It's only death by snoo snoo. What's there to be afraid of?
Death by snoo snoo.
You're running out of time.
I'm not trying to.
But yeah, that poor little fucking mouse. But my dog,
Honestly, I warned him. I told him last year, stay the fuck out or else all you fuckers are gonna die. But the thing is, like, the ones last year were really tiny. These ones are fucking huge.
Well, you know, with how cold this winter's been, it must be like survival of the fucking fittest. Those are probably like cannibal fucking mice you got.
Some alpha mice got murked by my cat.
Fucking
Good job, Soph.
You got some alpha cannibal fucking mice in your house.
I guess so. What the shit? I just teleported.
Well, then okay.
They're not getting into like your cupboards. So, oh fuck! they're not getting into your cupboards, are they?
Oh, thank goodness. They actually put a checkpoint here this time. That's awesome. Ah, fuck! I forgot to pick up the hammer of dawn. It's all up to you, Ray. Yeah, melt that bit. I'll watch for moral support.
By the way, the way that thing just reacted, that's like if you ever get in the shower and the water temperature's too cold. So he's just dancing about there.
Either that or you get in and it's a little too hot and you're like, ah!
That reminds me of like the torture scene from The Punisher, the 04 movie, where he like puts a popsicle against the guy and makes him think it was a blowtorch. Remember that?
Oh, I love that scene. It's so funny. Because I always love Mickey's like reaction right after that. He's like, "You're not a very nice person." It's like, do you have any idea what Frank could have done to you? You're lucky.
That fight scene with the Russian is one of my favorite fucking sequences in any movie ever.
And just knowing that Kevin Nash, I think that's the wrestler's name, right? Like,
yeah.
Just the fact that he actually got stabbed.
Hey, Cole.
Dude, and
just played it off.
I never made the connection that that fucking fat dude in the movie was that one comedian who sadly passed away, but he was hilarious.
I read you, Marcus.
Like the fat, he was that dude that was always on like Comedy Central, like, you know, and he'd show up on those fucking like stand-up shows they had. Remember when Comedy Central was comedy? Yeah.
Stand by for new orders.
Yeah, whatever fucking because like Comedy Central used to be like fucking damn near like almost like damn near 24 hours of stand-up with a few shows in between just to make you laugh, like South Park and John.
Yeah.
And then just there hit a point where there was more shows than there was stand-up. And now, like, I don't even know what's on Comedy Central. It's been so long since I've had cable television.
Well, I'll tell you my problem with South Park. I don't mind that they make fun of Trump, like knock yourselves out. I actually found a lot of their jokes funny. My problem is like you have shit like the Somalian Learning Center, and it's like that's clearly like perfect material for South Park, and they don't touch it.
Well, now with like Tyler Oliveira finding like the Hasidic Jews like mooching off.
Oh, dude,
welfare,
that's mess watch TV.
They could have like 5 million jokes about Kyle being a Jew and a fucking shiesty frauder or something like that, and they won't do it because they're afraid.
Just wait and see.
And the matter the people who are actually running the show will not let Matt and Trey do whatever they want anymore.
I think it's a little bit of column A, column
probably
B.
gonna be the last season of South Park.
Marcus,
Yeah, but to answer your question, I think it's a little bit of column A and column B. I don't think, you know what I mean?
It's hard to say. Plus, they've been making the show for forever, so eventually there had to be.
Yeah.
There had to be a time where they finally just lost it.
Control, we're outside too.
the emulsion factory is 10 clicks ahead.
Nice.
Be advised, you've got enemy units moving to your location. They definitely
You want to go
know
top
where you
side
are.
or bottom side? I
Copy
think that's
that.
this choice.
Great.
Stop!
You want to go top? I'll go right.
You and Gus go left. We'll go right.
Got it.
You're on the bottom, Fred. Don't worry, it's not prison. Yeah.
You've been out here before, huh?
Yeah, a couple of times.
But
No talking.
what was I gonna
Enemy
tell you?
territory.
The South Park, something about that I had in the back of my recess.
Oh yeah, like just Matt and Trey finally losing
Disrupt's no
passion.
good.
Or just
Oh yeah,
losing
but also
whatever
the
made
Ty
them
the
funny.
Tyler Oliveira video on the Hasidic Jew community, which is like, he already had done one that was like entertaining, but that second one, like where he interviewed that one fucker who was like basically, and like Tyler Oliveira's like, well, what about the Amish? Like you're saying about these large populations, well the Amish are self-sustaining, they aren't welfare dependent. The guy's like, well, the government has these rules that allow us. And it's like, well, you're clearly taking advantage of like a broken system, you fucking scumbag.
Yeah, they always have a fucking excuse for everything.
Hello, Dawn is offline.
But it's like, yeah, like Tyler's best point is the fact that the Amish are self-sufficient. Like that literally makes them completely antithetical to what the Hasidic Jew community's doing.
Yeah, and by the way, that Nick Shirley kid gave him a shout out. Who's the dude that investigated the Minneapolis thing? And it's like, boy, like those.
Because Nick Shirley, like he's exactly like Tyler. He sees all this bullshit going on, and he's a kid who's like, I've had enough. I've had enough. Everybody has been taking advantage of shit for too long. It's enough.
Well, and I think, you know, you can't make a comparison to like another, like I'm not gonna make a comparison to someone that died, but like I'm gonna say this, like what Charlie Kirk was able to do with like bringing common sense to college campuses, I think these two guys are bringing that to investigative journalism. If that makes sense. Like that's a field that used to be great, and then like it got taken over by ideologues, and now these guys are there just to show you what's going on.
I think I'm kidding.
You know what I mean?
I think you're bad shit crazy. That's what I
Did
think.
my audio just cut out?
Oh, ain't that cute?
Hello?
Like two assholes on their first date.
Fred's audio cut out.
This game want me to go this time.
Did you hear me? I don't know. Did my audio cut out, Fred? Hello?
No, sorry, I was actually listening to the dialogue.
Oh, okay.
I got wrapped up in the scene for a sec.
Okay. Alright. As I was saying though, like what I think those two do is, you know, like I was saying, like how Charlie Kirk went to like college campuses and brought common sense there. These two are bringing common sense to investigative journalism because they're not bullshit merchants. They're literally showing you the real deal, you know?
Oh yeah, they want the truth. It's something that we haven't had for a long time, the absolute truth.
Speaking of shit merchants, did you see when that guy went to fucking India?
And like that was like somewhat of an overwhelmingly positive video. Like even Tyler was like, "Yeah, it's a weird culture, but they're nice." You know,
But it, yes,
honestly, like
no, there
I
wasn't.
got poop thrown at me.
No, they were like I will say that like they were genuinely, seemingly nice people. But it is kind of funny that they literally have a shit
It's a
festival.
bizarre festival.
They literally have a shit festival though. God. You are the shit. What do you mean I'm the shit? That's an insult. No, you are the shit. Oh, I see. Okay.
Bad.
Where do we go this time?
Well, Fred, I believe we go this way, and I believe we go this way, and then I think this door doesn't lead anywhere unless that's just a nondescript door, and then I think we realize we're going the wrong way, then we go over this way, and we go up the stairs.
This is where I came from, by the way.
Oh! Well, we're going the wrong way then. Okay, well, clearly my directions are not efficient. Well, you lead
the... this game used to tell you where, like, it used to give you a waypoint. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that got added in the second and third games.
Yeah.
Or maybe this is why they put fucking yellow paint on everything now.
Imagine DSP playing this game. He just fucking... Fuck!
Pretty sure DSP did play Gears.
Yeah, well, listen, he hasn't gotten better with age.
Use a hand here. You gotta get out of here, man. If you got a plan, let's hear it.
I know somebody who lives out here. Got a vehicle. It's a piece of crap junker, but it runs. You know one of these stranded guys? Yeah, there's a camp up ahead.
Yeah, we're gonna wait the stranded.
Hang out with stranded? I don't hang out, dickwad. I'm looking for somebody.
Shut up, Baird. Keep moving. What'd I say? I'm sure there's some nice...
Shut up, Baird. Baird, this couch down here is actually in good shape. What if we took it? There's some cog tags. Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
Chest high walls.
Bunch of blown up cars.
See, Corpser! I told you it's chasing us.
Is it chasing us? It's not really doing anything.
I got it.
Nice.
You know, for this is a little bit easier than our Gears 3 playthrough.
I have a feeling they definitely nerfed the difficulty for normal for this, because I do not remember Gears 1 being this easy to I just keep shooting.
You know, then again, Fred, the last time we played a Gears game together, we did play it on like the fucking insanity difficulty.
Oh yeah, I will. That was bad move. None of us were ready for that.
So this might be like going back to like habanero sauce after like pouring ghost pepper on your eyeballs and like balls.
And then bumping a shot of cocaine up your nose.
Like, wow, that other stuff really isn't spicy. It's like you drink like hydrochloric acid, and then it's like, you know, eating a lemon isn't even that bad.
Capsaicin just doesn't affect me, bro. Dude, your jaw's rotted off. Capsaicin just doesn't affect me.
Nice. High voltage.
Go!
Go!
I didn't know that the Corpser did that. Could have been something else. Like a not-so Corpser.
A living Corpser?
You actually shoot the fucking wretches, Cole.
Let's do this.
First of all,
just shoot the fucking guy.
My fellow Americans, the locusts are invading, and the cogs are brave freedom fighters.
Omar. Turns out she isn't Somalian. She's not Somalian. I just found out today she's actually a wretch. Yeah, one of those wretches from Gears of War.
Nancy
Little
Pelosi.
thing, loudmouth, just like Ilhan Omar.
Nancy Pelosi's the locust
It's still
queen.
coming. This is bullshit.
I'm not a hominid. Take that back.
Keep moving.
And secondly, the stranded are a bunch of little bitches. They complain about the cogs, but they really just want our help. Fuck them.
What's up, bitches?
They're just like Europe. They bitch, and then they want our help, so, like the Euro trash.
Sweet.
haven't you just settled on that? Like, no matter what we do, like, we can't do it right for the rest of the world. Like, they'll just find, like, we could just give them everything that they want, and they'll still say we didn't do it right. So why even bother?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, it's the American idea. Like, they hate us for being the outlier. Like, for not wanting to fall in line with the rest of the world's, like, elitist, like, inhuman bullshit.
Not over yet, Baird.
I will say I am somewhat hopeful that the British will pick that new political party they got there. That's like very.
I really do hope, because that guy legit for the first time sounds like a motherfucker who gives enough of a shit to not want to leave a fucking generation forgotten.
Well, like, and I even made like a long tweet to like him, and it's like, look, I said you can look at my tweet history, and you can see that I like to take the piss out of the Brits, because and they love that phrase, by the way, and I'm like, I know they'll find that funny when I say take the piss, because the Brits love to use that fucking expression. Like, look, I know I like to take the piss out of you guys, but like, I actually really do hope that this guy wins, because I you know what I mean? As much as I like to make fun of the Brits, I actually want back. But I actually do want the Brits to do well. You know what I mean? They are a society that's capable of greatness. You know what I mean? They're a society that had like people like Winston Churchill. You know, it's just unfortunately they let in a bunch of people like I think at first out of some kind of misguided sympathy being led by people that are actively want to destroy them and useful idiots. And like now it's unsustainable. Like you have rape gangs in like England. You know what I mean? Like, this is not fucking, you know what I mean? It's not something that should be happening.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane that for, like, fuck me, because when did that shit start? Because that shit started when we were in high school, and it's still a major problem over in Britain that there are just roving bands of, like, immigrant rapists that will not be punished by the police.
Well, and
it's insane.
The funny part, though, is, like, at least the Overton window is shifting, because, like, when we talked about that when we were in high school, we were, like, conspiracy theorists. But now it's so prevalent that nobody can deny it.
Islamophobia.
Yeah, what a fucking dumbass term. Like even, like, we were talking on our group chat about that. Like, there was these, like, towelheads in fucking Australia that beat up some gay dude, and it's like, what an irony that, like, you know what I mean? Like, they did that, yet at the same time, they, like, in their native countries, like, have sex with, like, young boys, you know what I mean? What was our point? Like, the problem is that there's, you know, I guess if somebody consensually agrees to that kind of sexual relation, it's punishable by death. But if it's rape, it's fine in the Islamic world. You know, if a woman's dressed like a slut, well, we're gonna rape her. And then we're gonna kill her. But if she's not dressed like a slut,
which is very vague when it comes to the Muslim peoples, because if they see skin on a woman at all, they want to beat them to fucking death for some reason.
Leave it alone, Baird.
Yeah. And it's kind of
because they know they can't get a wife otherwise. They have to fucking make them a corpse so they can't leave.
It's kind of horrific that happened to Iran of all places, because like Persian women are like extremely beautiful. Like if you've ever seen like you go back, look up like 1960s like Iran when it was like before like the fucking like Muslim extremists took over, and you've seen like Persian women in bikinis. They're just as hot as like Italian women. Like they're fucking, you know what I mean? They're fucking gorgeous, and fucking now they have to
like an angry culture of just madmen just was allowed to completely take over a country, and now once again that fucking religion of madmen is just shooting people indiscriminately.
And by the way, it's where people put their focus, because these woke retards will go after like Christians for like staying their beliefs, but by the way, not like imposing them on others. But then like the Muslims actively want to impose their beliefs on others, but they don't say anything about it. It's just like, did you see that poor guy with Tourette's? Like he had no control over it, but he said the N-word.
God, that one. Like, oh man, I do like, fuck me, that's just such a despicable situation. Right, just the fact of the matter, you know the guy's disabled. You know he has a neurological disorder. It's collateral. Tourette's has been a thing since I was a kid.
Yeah.
He says the N-word once, and every black person in the world is like, that's racist, he should fucking die.
Well, and like,
it's like, he literally can't control himself.
And he literally has the type of...
His brain doesn't fucking work right.
He literally has the type of Tourette's where, like,
like the thing that you shouldn't say he often says, and it's like it's verifiable that it's beyond his control. Like this guy met the queen and said "you dirty old cunt" to her, like because of his tick. He met some fat guy that I don't know if you ever seen him. He's a really funny guy, this British dude, Big John, and he like eats British food, which, you know, not always the most appetizing food, but he's like a really pleasant guy, and he called him a fat fuck because that's his tick. He doesn't have control over it. It's like, yeah,
We're going, Franklin.
you know. By the way, I will say this. You know, if I was the BBC, I don't know if I would have like aired that if there was a 2-hour delay, because you know all it did was bring attention to this poor guy for no reason. But at the same time, you know what? Fuck it. If the black community can't get over a guy that can't control saying the N-word, meanwhile they say the word every single day in their communities. They have
that's not even my fucking like crux of the issue.
Yeah.
It isn't the fact that they're the only ones allowed to say it. It's the fact that they are allowed to say whatever the fuck they want about anyone else. But the moment you have something to, like negative to say about one of them, even if it's emphatically, absolutely fucking true, that's racist. That's wrong. You're prejudiced. And it's like, fuck you, asshole.
Let's find that check.
And it's like, by the way,
don't actually care.
By the way,
using this as an excuse to straitjacket people so people can't shit on you for being fucking shitty.
What if they had taken that energy that they used against this poor guy to like advocate like the problems in their own community, or even something simpler? What if they instead of like
caused all the problems in their own community? That's the issue.
I know, but I'll make it even easier for some of these people. And I'll say this: it's not all black people that are like this; it's just a certain subset. There's a black dude that made a video about this, and he used different words to like describe different, let's say, categories of the black community. I know you know what I'm talking about, right, Fred? I just can't say those words right now. But anyways,
You're too
sober. I'm too sober. Yeah.
I'll keep it PG for you. You know?
Yeah, thank you. But what was I gonna say about that? But I'll make it easier for these people. Listen, every time you want to go after a guy for Tourette's because you don't understand how Tourette's works, go change the battery in your smoke detector.
Let's go!
What happened? What happened to the chirp in my house? Oh, well, I didn't understand Tourette's.
I thought it was a bird.
God, like, dude, if AI wasn't like had like the woke restrictions, I would love to ask AI like how much in fires could be prevented if like certain communities replaced their smoke detector batteries before they went bad.
I actually do want to see that percentage. I actually am curious now. How many people have not changed their fucking battery and burned down their house because they refuse to listen to that little...
It's got to be at least a few $1 billion a year, right?
It's definitely above 50%.
You know what?
I've lost that much faith in human beings.
You know what? When we get to the next cutscene, I'm gonna ask AI, but in a way that's not like racist. I'm just gonna say like, how much have they estimated like fires that were preventable from like not changing smoke detectors? Because in that way, it's not like targeting any group of people. You know what I mean?
And then give me the demographic. Then give me the demographic breakdown.
Well, then I would just bring that over to Grok, because Grok will be less likely to hate me for that.
Somebody here figured out the cold-blade thrash ball. Now it's all.
It's so lame that like so many of these like AIs are completely like limited due to politics.
Oh, but I'm pretty good at
so much.
We're working on it.
But you know me, Fred. You know how I'm able to like navigate like walking on a tightrope.
Oh yeah.
So like I have a way of getting.
You can definitely ask around the corners to get it to say shit.
But it is bullshit that you have to ask it around the corners. Like I agree. You know what I mean? Like because even I sometimes get fed up of like having to like fucking verbosely define something. I'd rather just say, hey, how many fucking squirts does it take to get to the center of a Japanese chick? You know, instead of having to be more PC about that.
Franklin, Santiago.
Hey, it's dark now, so you better watch it, man.
How much do you estimate per year
would
be prevented in
And they just
fires
guys
if
at
people
checkpoint
change
1.
their smoke detectors in the United States.
All right, yo, Santiago.
I love how we're looking
That
at
means
a
they're coming
burning
this
barrel
way.
while you say this.
Johnson. Yo, man, you better keep moving. Checkpoint 2 is up ahead.
Man, we's homeless because we didn't change our smoke detector battery.
It's actually thinking, and I have the paid version of the AI thing, so it's like the really smart one. So it's probably like fucking looking up some period.
It's stressing out. One of the servers is sparking up.
It's like, is this motherfucker racist? All right, it's searching. Oh my god, it's going to every. Holy shit! It is going to. I'm just gonna hit skip. Let's just see what it's got. Because I'm getting. Come on. About 1.3 million fires happen annually in the U.S. Working smoke detectors cut the risk of dying by 40 to 50%. Okay, but that's the death toll, which is obviously horrible. What about the economic aspect? Because I assume if like people replace their fire detectors, they'd at least be able to like mitigate fire damage. So just ballpark the mitigating like economic savings if people were more on task with that. Boy, this fucking AI, you know what I mean? It doesn't give you the right. Okay, economic fire loss. So residential fire. So 12 billion per year, and they're estimating that, you know. So this is about
$1 billion per year worth
which
of houses
is
burning down.
That's about the
Holy
total
fuck.
cost. But they're saying,
oh shit, that's a lot.
But it made like a whole spiel about like mitigating factors and stuff, because that's what I'm asking it. Because it's not like, obviously if a fire starts, it's still gonna happen. But like if the fire detector went off more early, you know, because it's working, then you know obviously the fire department would get there quicker and there'd be less overall damage. You know what I mean? Like a house that'd be condemned would be more likely. So they're estimating about $1 billion a year per savings. That's not chump change. That's a lot of money. That your 9-volt battery.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, like the dollar store 9-volt battery that lasts just as long as the other ones. You know what I mean? Put it in. Yeah. I like how we turned our like competitive racism to like a meaningful PSA.
Please make sure your fire alarms are up to date, and also make sure that they're properly fitted with a battery and plugged in. I don't want your house to burn down.
Well, and also like the carbon monoxide shit too. Like people don't
Careful, don't go into the shadow.
People don't have like carbon monoxide detectors in their house. You know what I mean? Like that's another fuck.
God.
Which like
carbon monoxide is fucking terrifying because you don't even know that you're inhaling like shit tons of gas and shit until
that can kill you.
It's way too late.
Dude,
I actually had a situation like that happen. Like I came back to the house, came back to my trailer one day. I was living with my sister at the time, and I walk in the house and it just smells like straight gas.
Every propane tank you see.
And I kind of look around the place for a second, and I shout my sister's name, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Yeah, why?" And I'm like, Judge, okay, just listen to me. You're gonna think I'm crazy. Walk outside real quick. All right, come back in. What does it smell like? And she's like, why does it smell like gas in here? I'm like, that's what I want to ask you.
Jesus. Do you have any gas?
Like, we don't know what happened. We don't know if one of us, like, walked past the stove too quick and accidentally hit one of the burners. Or if my cat Helios, who was also living here at the time, who is now living with my sister, like, if he somehow got up on the stove and flicked one of the burners and tried to fucking kill my sister.
Jesus.
Homicidal feline.
That's what you get for not putting up a new fucking toy or whatever. Like
Let my cat a fucking tutor, you fucking son of a bitch.
You didn't give me my fix of catnip, god damn you.
Does that? Hey, I only had a cat for a little while, so I don't know this. Does catnip actually work?
Oh, cats love catnip.
Okay.
It's hilarious to see cats on catnip because it's basically weed for cats. Like, it just sets off their dopamine receptors, and they just roll around like roll around on the ground and just eat as much of it as they can.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
But
that's fun. You should look up some catnip videos.
Oh yeah.
Suck it, Troika.
Back in your hole.
Back in your hole. I heard that a lot in prison.
Get in my hole.
do you think LGR?
Is that Tandy?
Dude, some fucking asshole would sell one of these for like $800 on eBay nowadays. Fucking, dude, I was trying to find, I know this is retarded of me, but I was like looking ahead of where I'm moving in Florida, or planning to move. So I was looking for, you're gonna say I'm a fucking retard, but I was looking to find.
This is down in Florida.
Yeah, but I was also looking to find like a HD CRT, which they made like only for like a year at the end of the CRT productions, but they were like widescreen HD CRTs, and they're so stupid. They weigh like 300 pounds, but they're like the greatest thing ever. And dude, I remember like they used to have them up here for like $50. People couldn't get rid of them. And now they're fucking insane. Like I can't even. Like I literally cannot see myself spending the amount of money that people want for those now. And it's so sad. It's so sad that like cheap collectibles become so fucking overpriced because a bunch of fucking retards.
Yeah.
Big ass dinner.
Oh well, it's like a bunch of wealthy individuals got a bunch of shit that was rare and collectible, and then they realized that
to shut up and eat.
I don't think this thing has value. I need to get my money back, and then they fucking pop it back on eBay for triple the price.
Yep. But carbon monoxide, I was fucking little, and we had like one of the previous houses we lived at had a fucking gas fireplace, and I guess there was like a leak in the like tubing, and we had like low-level carbon monoxide poisoning, and we both started to feel sick, and like, you know, my mom was smart enough to realize, well, I think it's from the fireplace, so we had to get like oxygen in the hospital. We had to get like blood work done. It was fucking scary. That was when I was like 7 or 8 years old. I remember that shit. But then I remember afterwards, like it didn't really matter afterwards, because that's like the holiday, like when I got my Nintendo DS. So I was like, fuck it. That's all right. I don't.
Healed up pretty quick. I like not using my full talk.
You know, that brings me back to the historical revisionism, because everybody, like, when that system had come out, which I was always the spoiled shit that got it early. You know what I mean? Like, I got, like, but I was like an early adopter of that system, because I was a spoiled little brat. But, like, when everybody did get their DSs, everybody loved Mario 64 DS, until all these fucking faggot video essayists, the D-pad controls aren't as accurate. It's like, no shit. Yeah, I know the D-pad controls aren't perfect, but it's like, the game was more than playable, because...
What you got? You have Mario 64 on a handheld.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah. It's like what the fuck? Well, you know what's funny? I don't know if you knew this, but they, of course I bought it. It's so retarded that I paid $20 for it, but they re-released Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green on Switch. I don't know if you've seen that. Yeah, and it's like, it's kind of annoying that like now you had to pay for it, but I am glad, because like I don't really like the subscription shit. So even though $20 is kind of ridiculous for a Game Boy Advance game, it's like at least I have full fucking ownership of it at the end of the day. And I will say this, those fucking Game Boy Pokemon games are like astronomical now if you want like a legit copy. I am telling you, Fred, fucking Pokemon Leaf Green and Fire Red, if you want like the actual cartridge, they're like $150 loose. That's how crazy it is.
Kidding.
So like $20 is not that bad of a price for what it is, but fuck!
What?
But it was kind of funny because I kept seeing, you know, because obviously the fucking internet algorithms know I was buying that game, so...
Okay, we both gotta stack up on this car.
Okay. Oh, that makes sense. You know how when like you're interested in buying something, or you've been playing something, and then you get like a bunch of videos that are about that thing that you bought or interested in?
Yeah.
So then, like, as soon as this like game came out, and because they probably knew that I bought it because I'm a retard, but also because I wanted to replay my childhood,
I kept getting videos that it was like Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green for beginners, and the thing is, it's like the Pokemon games, like after like our generation, have become so handholdy that they they literally had to like explain to people like, hey, if you're a newer Pokemon player, here's some things that you might not like know. But you want to know the shit, Fred? You're gonna laugh your ass off because it's all the stuff we knew. You can't run inside buildings, and it's like, well, of course, but like the new generation doesn't know that, like the younger players. You have to actually, yeah, because the newer Pokemon games you can run everywhere, but like they have to explain that to the Zoomers in case they get confused. You have to. Your HMs you can't unlearn. In the newer Pokemon games you can easily unlearn HMs, but in the OG it's like you have to find one guy later on in the game that might delete them. And TMs are one use only, because TMs in the newer games are like infinite uses. And it's like, oh, by the way, you can't access your PC everywhere. It's like, I knew that, but it's like, it's funny to hear like people that are like Zoomers explain like the game to other Zoomers, because like to us it's like, of course, but like to them it's like,
so now that you think about it, like they streamlined so much over the years.
Yeah,
like it's almost more intuitive to play like one of the modern games.
Yeah,
it's just simpler to just pick up and go.
Oh, yeah. But there is something cool about the old games. In the part that
I fucked up.
I see that. The part that's really great is that the Fire Red and Leaf Green were the last games to do this, but the Pokemon like element type. Remember how there was like fire, lightning, water? They were like either a normal move or a special, and it was completely tied to the element itself. It wasn't tied to the specific type, like move and what the move's attributes were. And they completely changed that afterwards with Diamond and Pearl. But any of like the original Pokemon games, like you know, Red and Blue, Gold and Silver, Ruby and Sapphire, and Fire Red and Leaf Green, had that old school way of doing it. And it's in a way kind of more like a D&D like character sheet in a way, like how the fucking moves function, you know. So it's got to be for these Zoomers. It's got to be like going from like Morrowind, or it's got to be like going from Skyrim back to Morrowind. You know what I mean? Like fuck, like oh, it's all kind of chance, but it isn't. Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Swamp game.
That doesn't make sense. Why is
it?
He's still there.
Travel for
Red man is cold.
Lunched.
Bear's in the toilet. Listen, these boys are getting serious. They're bringing out the big.
Oh, here's one more thing I'll tell you. All of the newer games early on, you get the EXP share, and it applies to all the Pokemon in your party, so you don't have to grind as much, you know?
Yeah, holy crap, yeah.
But in the original ones, you can get the EXP share, but it's way more limited, and it's like a late game item. So it's like, wait, I gotta actually train all my Pokemon? It's like, yeah, motherfucker, that's what we had to do back in the day.
Yeah, I remember, like, I was one of those kids who, like, took the starter Pokemon and just played nothing but with the starter Pokemon and just broke its level.
Oh, so you had like
my starter got killed, all I had was a bunch of low-level other Pokemon that I just randomly had.
Yeah.
Now I know how to play RPGs properly.
You're an RPG expert, Brad.
What's up, bitches?
I wouldn't say I'm an expert, but I'm halfway decent.
Well, I mean,
I have a horn to toot.
I am gonna toot your horn because you fucking went insane in Expedition 33.
Yeah, but I missed one of the fucking bosses. I can't believe I missed one of the bosses. I completely forgot to like find one of the other characters. But then again, I beat fucking what's his face, Simon. Have you ever fought that fucking boss?
I know what you're talking about. No, Fred, I'm not.
Ultimate mega boss with that bullshit fucking move that just wipes your party.
Fred, you have to remember, I'm not a masochist.
Oh yeah.
I am.
I know.
No, I mean, I would maybe if I do the new game plus at some point, that would be something I would do. Then again,
I had to get it because that sword is basically the fucking Berserk sword in that game.
Yeah, it is cool, but the new game plus, from what I gather, actually might even be worse because it like actually scales up the challenge considerably too.
Oh yeah.
So it's not like, hey, you're like getting.
Still pretty decent early game. Like you're still way over leveled. You just got to be a little more careful.
Yeah. Dude, I was so pissed because like I was getting ready to like finish that game. Spoiler minor. I'm not gonna say anything too specific about the ending, but like I was like talking to you about like the endings, and you're probably thinking I'm like nuts because like I read a fucking article that was probably generated with AI, and it told me there was like 3 ending choices, but like and then afterwards I realized, and I'm sure you already have known, there's really 2 ending choices, like for how you decide to end the game, like, you know, ending A or ending B. And like the fucking article I read was like it invented an ending C, and it's like is this like am I like a full boomer now, or like I went
maybe it's just wish fulfillment for the poor Redditor that got disappointed that they had to make a hard decision.
Shit, now what?
I will tell you, without saying too much, but the people that know will know, but it's like, I know that the ending that you and I think, gravitated towards has, like, an element of it that is sad, but that other ending, I think, is actually way more heartbreaking because it's a lie. And secondly, that fucking, you've seen how the other ending goes, right, without getting too specific?
Oh, yeah, the other ending is heartbreaking.
But also, like, actually, like, legitimately...
At least one of them has the modicum of hope to it.
Well, the other one is, like, at least it's the fucking truth. The other ending, my problem is, it's like, yeah, at first it seems kind of happy, but then it cuts to that, like, that last minute sequence where it's, like, black and white and, like, Dutch camera angles, and it's like, that's actually kind of horrific. Like, I was actually unsettled watching that at, like, 12.
Yeah, very scary.
Yeah, it's actually, like, that one character, I think, is, like, literally gone fucking insane, you know?
Get me over to that building.
And the people like that know the game are like, yeah, that all makes sense. Yeah. People that don't know the game are like, what the fuck is this?
Do you wanna point the light, or do you wanna run around? Because you gotta get me across the street.
You know what, Fred? I will leave that to you.
Okay. Let's see how this goes.
Because I have a feeling that I would not do so well with that. I would not. I have to leave the building though, right?
Yeah, basically,
so
I gotta get you to the end of the street.
Over here. Brad.
Where are you? There you are. Careful. Behind you.
Which way do I gotta go?
Where the gunfire is, behind you. Don't worry, I got you covered. With a light.
I like how this, like, if you think about the logic of this, though, like, you're literally fucking bringing attention to yourself. But I guess...
Yeah. Well, it's like it's either that or get ripped apart by Krill.
Dom, don't you think we should have brought some, like, LED flashlights with us?
Yeah, we can head forward, by the way. Unless you can't go anymore.
Yeah, I got you. I think this is about as far as I can lead you.
Alright. When we get to like a moment of reprieve, by the way, I am gonna have to like take a quick break. You know?
Yeah.
But I don't want to fuck up anything, so. Oh.
Alright.
Nice.
All clear.
Yeah.
Gee, those
I like little lamp lights like that.
Yeah, but you know like that those
action.
lights.
Heck yeah.
Those lights must have been fucking like some Unreal Engine thing that they were like making for some other game, and I'm like, oh, those would be cool. Let's throw those in Gears of War.
Yeah, we got a Chinatown level in this one game. Let's just put it in Gears. Spruce up the place. Like,
dude, what if it turned out as like Sleeping Dogs? Because that game used Unreal Engine.
Yeah, honestly, you're not wrong.
What a travesty that series like has not had a
little known fun fact: the lamps from Sleeping Dogs is the same one in this game.
We're just gonna believe it as fact now, even if it's not.
We've invented reality.
This is reality. This is reality. This is not reality.
Hey, if it works for trans people, it'll work for us, Fred.
I'm out.
Well, actually,
cock off one day. You'll see.
All right. Did I heard they that Smiling Friends got canceled or something? Is that true? Because I haven't watched it show, but I know a lot of people are like enjoy it.
It doesn't sound like it got canceled. It literally just sounds like Zach and Michael Cusack are just done making the show.
Oh, so they want to...
They made it clear that they didn't want it going on forever. People are trying to like claim that it got canceled over a Jew joke. I don't think it got canceled over that. Like, it wasn't even a Jew joke that most people point to. It's literally got a guy in a Christmas like episode going, yes, and everybody all over the world can get along, except for that one group of people. You know the one. And that's literally all he says. It's like a fucked up joke between the characters, because literally like right after that, like Zach's character Charlie looks at him and he's like, why'd you say that? Like, what do you mean group of people? Can you just tell me what the group of people is? Like, why would you say that? Why would you make it weird?
Well, I think it's good that they ended on a. It's good. It's good that they ended on like a like on a good note though, because like Rick and Morty
on their terms. It seems.
Rick and Morty had the opposite problem.
No matter what, they proved to the world that they're better than any of the writers at fucking Cartoon Network right now.
Yeah, but also like they at least it's good to have the problem they're having of ending too early than the problem that like Rick and Morty had, where like it got really cringe by the end, you know?
Yeah. Not to mention the soul got sucked out because Justin Roiland had a mental breakdown. Are we supposed to cross this big area? Do we just run for it? Oh wait,
I believe so.
There we go. Now we don't have to run for it.
Yeah, we got it solved.
I'm trying to mitigate our chances of dying.
Yeah.
It's not being very successful. Oh shit. Famous last words.
Stop trying to mitigate our chances of dying, Fred. That's your problem.
I didn't die.
Well, you led the sheep astray.
I'm sticking to it. I didn't die.
Well, your name is fucking Dead War 2012. So what you're giving me the instruction?
It's ironic, I know. Oh.
Can you imagine if like Family Guy had like actually like ended after like 5 seasons? It'd be like considered one of the greatest like shows of all time. Like because the early seasons of Family Guy were actually really good.
Shit.
Yeah. Well, it's like all these shows that have been running forever, like Simpsons especially, should have ended like years ago.
It should have ended with the movie.
You're seeing this burnout between all these like old shows like Family Guy. You're seeing it happen with obviously Rick and Morty, Family Guy. You're seeing it happen with Simpsons. I was right on the tip of my tongue. Apparently they're bringing American Dad back. That makes me fearful.
The only problem with American Dad is that the reason why it worked so well was like set during the Bush presidency. It's like, you know, how those characters really don't make as much sense like in current times, you know. They're kind of.
Well, it's like not to mention, you can tell like all these showrunners,
We're looking for chaps.
including like South Park, are getting tired of being forced to do the same project over and over in perpetuity, and they're just not allowed to do anything else because this is what sells. It's driving everybody nuts. They fucking hate it.
Which is a shame because, like, I'll give you an example. Like, Seth MacFarlane actually is a very talented guy. The Ted movies were funny.
The Orville. That's basically just funny Star Trek.
But it's better than most
Everybody
new
likes
Star
that.
Treks. Yeah, better than most new Star Treks too.
I'm gonna kill this.
500 cigarettes, please. Have you ever seen that sequence? With the fucking.
Yeah.
They made the Klingons like gay.
Watch out!
Oh, I should actually change that. They made the Klingons gayer.
Well, the Orville made him gay, and then everybody else made him gayer.
Lights still on? Uh-oh.
At least they were self-respecting, unlike fucking modern Star Trek. Where they fucking, you know. Dude, I don't know if you've seen that, but the actor Jonathan Frakes, who played Riker, and the dude that played Data, they have a podcast they're doing together, and it's really good.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you did also send me that other podcast that I got to take a look at. Oh, who was on the episode you sent me again? It was Andrew Tudyk and somebody else.
Nathan Fillion.
Nathan Fillion, yeah.
But Fred, that is
I'm glad
Fred.
Nathan
Fred.
Fillion
Fred. That is the podcast.
Oh,
they were
that's the one
two
you're
guests
talking about.
on there. Yes, all right. Go back to what you're saying.
Okay, sorry about that.
It's all right. I had to get out of my system because then you would keep talking and then I'd have to be like 10 minutes later like, by the way, Fred, just to correct that point from
I was telling you about, moron.
just all right. I wasn't calling you a moron. Just go back to what you were saying. I just wanted to correct the fucking matter because it's bothering me.
Look at
all right.
House.
This is a fucking this is what an Indian hotel looks like. Alright. Have you seen see now I made it seem like I stepped on you. I was just trying to get the fucking fact out, Fred. God damn it.
Fine.
Alright, listen.
Calling myself a moron. You don't.
Alright. Listen. Have you ever seen Firefly?
No, but I know Nathan Fillion mostly from Castle. And
that's a great show
the other
too.
Show we did for The Rookie.
Yeah. No, he seems like a chill guy.
Yeah, like he almost reminds me of Nolan North. He's just a journeyman of like his. Like, he's a journeyman of his like sort of element, and all he wants to do is just make stuff that people want to watch or people want to play.
Okay, how the fuck did I die there?
I don't know.
You know, he would have really have made way more sense as fucking Nathan Drake than what they, you know.
Honestly, yeah, but like at the time he wasn't nearly as fit as he is right now. Like if I had to be frankly honest. Then again, there's that fan film where he played Nathan Drake and he did a really good job.
Yeah, it just made no sense to put Tom Holland as fucking Nathan Drake,
He's
and
too young and baby-faced looking.
Yeah.
Like Nathan Drake is supposed to sound like general middle-aged, like 30s, like he's basically supposed to sound like Indiana Jones, except for millennials.
And we've got Lotus and Krill flying up our ass.
So what you're saying, Fred, is Troy Baker would be your pick? Oh.
I'm saying Baker did a decent job in 4 in that spin-off game, and I'm happy there's no other Uncharted games being made.
I didn't feel it.
Yeah, thank God they just like decided to end that series on a good note.
I'm so
because like I have a feeling The reason why Neil won't touch it is because he didn't make it. He doesn't like it.
Well, I will say this, like
that's why he took everything that Amy Hennig took about his game that she made good and ruined it.
No, because I did get into a spat with somebody and I said the same thing. Look at, Neil Druckmann did influence aspects of Uncharted 4, but it's like, I think it's the point that we've said before. It's like Neil Druckmann was contained by like other people. Like I think the guy's name was Bruce Stanley or whatever. The guy that was like the co-creator of Fraley. The guy that's the co-creator of The Last of Us. So like Neil Druckmann contained is has he has a skill set. It's just like the guy isn't capable of running a game on his own, which we saw the effects of that. Like between the a horrific sequel. Did I ever tell you I knew people that aren't like gamers but they watched The Last of Us show and they loved the first season?
God, yeah.
And then they fucking got to the second season and when fucking what happened?
Yeah, the part everyone hates.
Yeah, and even the people that didn't play the games or just watching the show were like, I'm not watching any more of this fucking shit. It's like, well,
they killed off Joel. Really mean.
Yeah. Hey, that's before Pedro Pascal really turned out to be a fucking douche.
I'm out.
You know what I mean? Like,
God, now he's trying to come out as gay because he thinks that'll save his career.
Yeah, well, I think that I don't think.
The thing that's killing his career is everybody knows that he basically takes jobs for a paycheck and doesn't give a shit.
I think that dude would fuck anything. Personally, he looks like a fucking. He just looks like a degenerate, and I don't mean that in like a mean-spirited way. I just mean that in like a, he just gropes everybody. He gropes women on the sets of movies for his anxiety disorder, supposedly. You know what I mean? Like, the guy's a fucking weirdo, and he all of the good faith he had. Like when he was like the dude on Game of Thrones and everybody thought he was a cool character, and when he was like early season Mandalorian, people liked him as an actor and thought he was a chill guy, but he completely just decided to turn out to be a fucking douche.
Oh yeah, well yeah, I look at Pedro Pascal the same way I kind of look at Mark Ruffalo. He's this sort of quiet, unassuming dude that behind the scenes just turns out to be one of the biggest fucking assholes you could ever hope not to meet.
Dude, I think Mark Ruffalo might be even more insufferable than fucking Pedro Pascal with saying something.
Yeah, because that dude has a fucking attitude problem. He thinks he's a goddamn tough guy.
Yeah, he's like this little fucking short stack, like weakling pussy looking thing, and he's acting like he's gonna
He's not even in shape.
Yeah.
In shape for what? 2 fucking Avengers movies and then he gave up? Wow, great job, Bruce Banner. It's a good thing you get fucking covered in CGI.
And Edward Norton was a better Bruce Banner.
The only shame is Edward Norton's fucking crazy.
But he's lovably crazy, Fred.
He is. He's insane, though. That man is just about as fucking bonkers as Tom Cruise.
They didn't even have to give him a script for American History X. They just said roll camera.
What do you mean you said the camera's been on the whole time? Oh god, this part. You gotta kill the krill while I drive us around.
Not both.
I'll drive slow.
By the way, is American History X, is that connected to Star Trek Deep Space Nine, since Cisco is like fuck.
Krill,
Oh, I played the sequence with my cousin a while ago, and you know what happened?
It's probably a lot easier in this game.
Well, yeah, because you can actually see what's happening.
That too. The OG version of this game was fucking dark in this section.
Yeah, you had to fucking crank. You had to lie to the TV settings and crank.
Look at all these styrofoam cars.
But we played the Ultimate Edition from 10 years ago, and I remember the fucking car phased through the map and it glitched out. It was fucking hilarious.
One of you idiots needs to use the UV turret.
On what, you fucking cock?
Come behind us.
Oh. You know, if I was CinemaSins, that'd be a sin right there. Like, not telling us,
look behind you.
I think he was about to say they're behind us, but it cut off because he scolded us for some reason.
It's just up ahead.
I'm used to that, Fred. I'm used to being scolded for no reason. I don't know about you.
Oh, shit.
One flying around there. There you go.
6 o'clock.
Oh, behind us.
He's also saying
I love how I can't see behind us. You have to look behind us for me.
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. Oh, jeez.
Clear.
2:30. 4:15.
1 p.m.
0800.
Wait, what does that mean? This looks like fucking this is what Raccoon City looks like in Resident Evil Requiem, by the way. I like how they nuke that. Yeah, they do. They nuke the fucking city, yet somehow that police building is still standing.
Look out!
Somehow we missed every major landmark, but we still technically destroyed the city.
And then people were like, well, how did Leon Kennedy afford the Porsche that he's driving around? It's like, this guy's been doing like super...
The man's a fucking CIA asset. Come on.
Yeah, he's like, he saved the world like 30 times. I think he's probably making some good bank. You know what I mean?
Him, Jill, Chris, like even the side characters are probably ludicrously wealthy because they saved the world several times.
Even like Wesker, who's like long dead, he probably has like a Bitcoin account on his laptop, you know, that probably has like $1 trillion of Bitcoin in it or some shit.
Look out!
Look out! Oh god. This health bar is way more forgiving in this game. Like the original, like, oh shit behind us. Like the original, we would have been at half health right now with the 2 strikes we got.
Oh, we would have been like already like repeating this fucking section.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we can actually read the road signs too.
Yeah. High definition textures.
Which I don't mind. I just
wonder what the road signs mean. They probably have like fucked up jokes on them.
The only thing is that is, you know, shit like that is literally why games like are like fucking like 200 gigabytes because of the fucking textures.
Yeah.
Which like
well,
this,
like, you wouldn't even need to squish them that much, and you would save like so much space. We're getting fucked up the butt.
Next time I'll stay with the exploding gas station.
Fuck you,
but,
Chap.
What was I saying? But yeah, like they save so much space by compressing just the texture size alone, and the games wouldn't lose that much fidelity. Like the games look great as is with the art direction alone. Like look at this, it still looks good.
You know, it is crazy to say though, because like if you went back to 2006 and said, hey, they're gonna remaster Gears of War and it's gonna be 60 gigabytes, someone would look at you like you're insane, because like 60 gigabytes would be insane for a game. But the thing is, it's sad to say this, but 60 gigabytes isn't even that bad nowadays compared to some games. Like 60 gigabytes.
Like, not to mention, like they remastered it twice and they still haven't made a remaster of 2.
I have a feeling though, like 2 would be like a prime game to remaster, because like 3 is so good it doesn't even need a remaster.
That's the game that made everybody fall in love with the series, because that's when the story became a story instead of just a bunch of jack dudes going off to kill a bunch of stuff.
That game, I will say though, I love Gears of War 2, but that would be a game that would like benefit from like a additional act, because like the amount of time you spend underground in that game, like
if they had something that kind of balanced it out, you know what I mean? I like the underground section, but like, you do get kind of sick of it after a while, like, because you're like, you know, I want to see the outside, and you're like,
yeah, I like caves, but can we go back to the cities now?
So even if like, what if they
know why I'm fighting to protect?
Would be cool is if like they interjected like an act like halfway through the underground where you play some of the other characters, like, you know, that aren't necessarily down there. Like, you know, what's fucking this dude up to while Marcus and Drew are down in the caves?
Oh yeah!
What's Carmine up to?
Carmine's dead.
What's other Carmine up to? Oh, they're dead too.
Carmine is also dead.
They should have really.
I love how it's just a running joke that anytime you see a cog die, it's just another Carmine. It's an E-hole! Talk about fish in a barrel. Damn.
Marcus,
should not have popped up there.
You have a career in Border Patrol after this mission.
Nice.
Who am I? I'm Pete Holmes. That's his name, right?
Which one?
The bald guy. The we can deport families together guy.
Oh yeah.
What's his name?
Tom Homan.
Tom Homan. Who the fuck is Pete Holmes? I don't even know who I said.
Isn't that like an eight? I think that's
some fucking cousin.
I think it's like a 70s porn star name.
Pete Holmes. The 3-inch wonder.
No, there was some guy with the last name Holmes who was like famous back in the 70s. He had like a giant unit.
What would you do if Tom Holland started rocking Marcus Phoenix's bandana?
Oh yeah.
I would be kind of like impressed by that because I feel like he could pull it off. That you know, that dude by the way, that
Hulk
dude
Hogan hit his fucking bald head with a do-rag for years.
That dude was appointed by multiple presidents, including Democrats, because of how good he was at like Border Patrol, and then like they shit on him because he's working with Trump. It's like, you guys are fucking.
It's the only different factor is now he's working for Trump, and you guys immediately throw him under the bus.
Yeah.
It's just these people are not real.
Nice.
All these guys.
Probably after this chapter, Fred, I'm gonna probably have to call it a night. I'm getting a little bit tired.
No problem. We made a lot of progress. I didn't expect to get this far tonight. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, hey, you know what? We're either gonna keep this streak going and stream again like next weekend, and maybe get this game done in like 3 weeks, or it's gonna be like, hey guys, or it's gonna be like, hey guys, it's November 20.
Fuck.
Cool.
Where's Cole?
Are there so many boomers?
It's not yet my time, I know. Maria's fine, right?
Was that Yoda? Not yet my time, I know.
I'm not yet, is it?
Almost had us that time. Let's move out.
Another rub, it is.
Marcus, I tried calling my wife, but she's just not answering. What's going on?
I don't know. Hey Marcus, just as a hypothetical, if we find my wife and she's like all fucked up and tortured and shit, you wouldn't just hand me a pistol and make me kill her, would you?
Alright, after this cutscene, did you want to wrap up the festivities?
Oh wow, they're already showing the Emulsion wrenches? Wow. That's cool.
Looks like we're walking. Are you kidding me?
I like the rain effects.
Control.
Nice.
This is Delta Squad. Our vehicle is DOA and we're now on foot. Please advise.
Copy that, Delta. The pumping station
Anya!
is offline, so you need to enter the mod.
Anya, I'm gonna enter.
You're hot.
Continue down this road.
In this game.
Anya, I'm gonna enter your pumping station.
Let's go.
When do I get to? When do I get to bang you with my rock hard dick and kill you?
Can you fix it?
Man can fix anything, man. You just need the right parts.
Beard.
Alright.
Oh man, what a pretty game.
Dude, we're already in Act 3.
That was fun.
That was crazy.
Yeah, honestly, like we made a lot of good progress today.
If we did it at a higher difficulty, we would.
Hey, how you doing, Hamdi? Sorry I didn't see you sooner.
Oh, you got a fucking commenter. Look at that. Oh, nice. Dude.
I always love when people drop by on occasion.
No, that is nice.
Yeah,
I don't get.
We're cutting it. We're cutting it for now, for tonight.
We're cutting it.
We'll be back to it. You said probably next week.
Yeah. Let's see. Next week is. Hold on. I gotta check my calendar, Fred. Let's see what the fuck.
Save the day.
We probably will do next Saturday if that's all right with you.
That works. I should. I should be probably done with work by 4 on Saturday.
Oh god, I got a fucking. I'll tell you out there. I got a fucking story for you. Oh.
Yeah. All right, we might as well mop this up then. Thanks for anybody who dropped by. Anybody new to the channel, welcome. Anybody returning, welcome back. I've been Fred. That was Ray. This was Gears of War Reloaded. Sorry. Reloaded.
Yeah.
Yeah!
We'll pick this back up next Saturday then.
Stay in the Discord a second, Fred. I'll tell you the story. Godspeed, everybody.
Yeah, without further ado, you folks have a good night.